Bill and I, we're running this show. Digital land, let the blockchain flow. Pod to the cast, we ride the air. NFT dreams like we just don't care. Metaverse wild, like a zombie horde. Earth2 terrain, we're never bored. VV Collectibles stacking high. Bill and I, we touch the sky. Digital world, we rule this space. NFT riches, we're on the chase. Metaverse dreams, a brand new guide. Zombie and Bill side by side. Yeah. Bill lays down wisdom like it's gold. I'm the zombie breaking every mold. Virtual lands where our roots grow deep. Podcasts alive, we never sleep. Podcast kings in the cyber realm. Forward thinking, we at the helm. Digital land, new frontiers we take. Binary zone that we co-create. Digital world, we rule this space. NFT riches, we're on the chase. Metaverse dreams, a brand new guide. Zombie and Bill side by side. Digital world, we rule this space.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up? What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up, Wes, Nizza, Randy's in the house. Obi-Wan Kenobi is first, of course. Moon Boy. I'm a Moon Boy too.
Yes.
What's good?
Nothing, man. What have you been up to?
Taking a little time to get through life. What's up, Spectrum? Rough week. How about you?
Yeah, I was busy at work. Definitely, the Charlie Kirk thing was kind of big on everybody's minds and hearts and thoughts. Yeah. And, it's Absolutely. Always hard when something like that happens. It affects people, in different ways. And, just kind of surfing the feelings and emotions with that, It
really did. Yeah, it did. It really made us all realize our mortality real quick.
Right.
You could be silenced for whatever opinion you may hold. You could be silenced real quick. And I think a lot of people kind of realized real quick that the world is a vicious place,
Yeah. I mean, like the only thing I can equate that to that I never really was a part of was the JFK assassination, right? Just very similar in conspiracies and motives and silencing of opinions. And, going through that now is just like, wow. I wonder back then if it was very similar or did the news were they able to manipulate it a lot easier than they are today?
Yeah. And made me think of Martin Luther King too. I was thinking more on Martin Luther King just because of, Charlie didn't hold a political position, and Martin Luther King was a man of faith as well. And he was silenced probably by government forces or other, whatever you want to feel about it. He was silenced by somebody, and it's sad because in this country, we believe in free speech and that includes all speech, whether we like it or not. So
very true.
I actually didn't listen to Charlie very much. It sucks that he got put down at a young age, but it's the times I guess we live in, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just like we were saying, the times have always been kind of able to produce these type of events and these things with people that speak out and have strong opinions. And I think they're able to influence people, right?
Yeah.
That's something that you can't necessarily buy.
Yeah.
That's something that holds value and can be manipulated. And when it can't be manipulated, sometimes people want to silence it.
Yeah, especially with alternative media. The juggernauts of old have held the reins for so long, and they've lost power to so many podcasters. I mean, look at Joe Rogan. Look at Alex Jones, or even look at Megyn Kelly, or some of the old old media is now pushing towards podcasting and different shows because they realize that, the current media or mainstream that's not mainstream anymore is dying off, and
Oh, yeah.
people have a hunger for different ways of getting information, kind of like our show. We influence through X, YouTube, Discord, and mainstream media is not necessarily doing that as much.
Yeah, like my kids, I remember when I was their age, when I was, in between 7 and 14, around there.
Mhm.
Um, I watch hours and hours of TV, just always. I went out too, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah,
I consumed TV, and I don't think I know a show that my kid watches. Maybe SpongeBob, and he's 7, but not very much. He'll be on his iPad, he'll be doing whatever, playing.
yeah,
And my 14-year-old never watches TV at all. He's
yeah,
outgrown, TV pretty much to where it's just iPhone and YouTube and computer kind of
yeah.
intake
He's like,
of
what's the point,
information.
right? Yeah.
Right,
Um,
right. So the shift has definitely happened. I know, people feel that, and I know the ways to reach out and influence people are changing, for sure.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Spectrum put up Spectrum's last one. Would have been interesting to see where he would have done in the future. Yeah. Uh, he was a gigantic influence on this country for sure. Like, some people were saying that they weren't even sure if a Republican candidate could even make office in the future without his endorsement because of the influence that he had. So
well,
when you have
yeah,
that much influence, you got a lot of people that don't like you for a lot of reasons. Whether whether you're whether you're influencing for the good or bad, they want
sure.
that power, you know, or they want to take that from you. Either way, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
it's like Howard Stern back in the day, right? Um, there was that famous quote where like, how many people were listening to him? Well, people were listening to him to see what he'd say, right? But
yeah,
then they asked the people, why don't you like him? Well, I listened to him because I want to hear what he's going to say next. It was like it was just they both sides wanted to hear what he was going to say, whether they liked him or not.
right.
You
Your
know?
haters watch you more,
Yeah.
more. And I
Hmm.
think that falls true with like Randy's show, right? He's very
Yeah.
positive in VV and OMI communities and in crypto communities, and obviously things aren't perfect all the time, so during a
Yeah.
downturn in the markets or whatever, he's still positive and hopeful and helping people get through those downtimes, and he's attacked all the time,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
it
absolutely.
just goes to show,
And it's hard, it just really put a somber on the mood of everybody in this country too, I think.
yeah,
Where I just like we were gonna do a show that day. We didn't really tell anybody that, but
yeah,
I think I might have mentioned it in Discord earlier, but I was like, we were gonna do a show, but we were like, how can you get all hyped when like this giant political figure, whatever you want to call him, uh, just got killed? Like nobody's hyping anything right now. Everyone's just like, dang, like
yeah.
what's in the country? So we were like, well, we'll wait to do a show for a few days just to let things chill out a little bit.
Yeah, and that's not really this show. I mean, yeah, we do get into topics, a lot, but I feel like that
Mhm.
would have been primarily focused on that event and people's emotions going through
Oh my
it
gosh, yeah,
in the time. So, I personally wasn't ready to kind of talk and be
right.
open, I guess.
Yeah, everybody
So,
wanted to talk
you know,
about what happened basically, and that's
right.
not exactly what we do on the show. Yeah.
Right, right, right. So, not that we don't have viewpoints on it, but it's not
Mhm.
what this show kind of focuses on, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
So I wanted to. I see Spectrum in there. What's up, Croner? Um, so I got a little envelope. Speaking of happy moments,
yeah,
did you
right.
get an
Anytime.
envelope this recently?
I haven't been to my mailbox, but I was told that there's something waiting, so I
Uh,
haven't ventured out.
do I do a
So-
spoiler
No,
or
no, now I want to see. Yeah,
close your eyes? Oh,
yeah, right.
only the chat can see. Yeah. So I got these amazing.
Oh,
Wait, can everybody see it? All right.
yeah, yeah.
Amazing E2 stickers out of
Sick.
nowhere from Spectrum.
That's dope.
Yeah, he is the man. So I was thinking, oh, I got to get Zombie a couple of these. He was like, oh, I sent him an envelope too.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
I talked
So,
to him today, and he mentioned maybe I was getting something. I was like, oh, I'm the mailman, and I never check my box. I'm the worst.
I hear like I didn't deliver my mailbox.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking those out. Those are cool.
Yeah,
you
super
know,
cool. So I put
are you
one on one of my giant toolboxes in the garage
okay?
because I collect different stickers like Ron Johns and different stuff. And
Okay.
I like to sticker the whole thing because it's a big box. Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Paul? And so since I know you're getting some,
Yes.
and I want to put one on my trick scooter, so
Nice.
we've got, maybe I'll keep one for the side, at least 2 to give away.
I love it.
We're gonna do a giveaway today of at least 1.
Okay.
Or 2. We'll see.
Cool. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I know.
You can get some on this show.
Stay tuned. Big
And
prize.
yeah. So actually, you know what? So Kenobi won a giveaway a while back, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not really interested in the artwork, but Kenobi, I'm just going to send you one of these instead."
Oh, there you go.
And then we'll have one to give away. How about that? And then maybe I'll get rid of another one. So
Cool.
Love it though.
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks to Spectrum.
So Kenobi, you got one coming. I'll contact you.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was super excited about that because Spectrum's the man. And what else happened this week? That's positive. Let's speak positivity.
Let's see. What did happen? The weeks go by so quick now.
I know what happened. You texted me. You sold something, right?
Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh, this morning. Okay.
Yep.
So the speed, what is it? The speed trooper, it's like a wood stormtrooper basically on a motorbike that there was a crafting event today. I'm not sure how many people tried for it. Did you?
On VV, right?
Yeah.
On VV. So I forgot about it. And then I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'll do the craft whenever I can. I didn't realize I didn't have a trooper, a scout trooper.
Oh,
I used to have one.
So you had the bike, but not the trooper?
I had the bike, yeah.
Oh, okay. And there wasn't a lot. I think, what was it, like 400, 500?
Well, did it burn it? Did it burn both of them?
Yeah, it burned both of them.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see.
I see you. Now you got to upgrade. Yep. And you were talking all that stuff about that Cypress spot. Oh.
Yeah, see the bike patrol, bike patrol division.
Paul wants to know, have we sold anything on Stacker? So I have not sold anything on Stacker. I've only purchased on Stacker so far, and I did buy 10 total. So that's another thing we haven't discussed with Stacker going. I bought 10 Marvel MC1 commons, which is the very first ever Marvel comic book. It looks really cool. Like
a little mini stack?
So that brings me up to 30. I have 30 of them. So I made the mistake a long time ago on that one to not buy more than 5 or 10 when they were like $5 a piece. And then they went to $800 a piece or something like that. Some ridiculous number.
Yep.
So I sold them as they went up. When I had like 5 of them, like, oh man, this just hit $10, 20, 30. Are you kidding me? And then by the time I got to like $50, I had sold them all. And then
boom,
just like, moon.
Yeah.
And so this time I'm just stacking because I like them, and I will sell a couple probably.
Well, yeah. How
about you, Paul? Have you sold anything?
It's a legendary stack for sure, right? The first comic ever put out by Marvel, the first NFT comic released. Those are big number, grails right there.
And I picked them up for around 15 a piece with using Omi. So that's pretty good. They usually hover around 20.
What was the floor on VV? Do you know?
At the time, it was 17, 18 bucks. So I was like, 15, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Wes says there's too many editions. I know there's too many editions, Wes.
Well, I mean,
but I think they'll do some kind of burning thing in the future, probably.
There is with everybody forgets the number of users that we had when the pump happened, right? And the number of users that we have now isn't close. Plus, I know there's more inventory now with all the other collectibles obviously coming out. But I think firsts and grails and key editions will hold value tremendously.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you picked a random comic and did that, I'd say, oh, maybe, but with the importance of that piece, I don't see that being a wrong move at all. It doesn't
Yeah.
even matter how many pieces that is, in my
Mhm.
opinion, anyway.
Yeah,
Will
exactly.
it get to 800? I don't know. I don't know, but I guarantee you're not going to lose money on that.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. I want to be able to get to the point, like kind of like Wes talks about, like I don't, I'm buying what I like, but I also don't have to sell it if I don't want to. So,
Right.
like, I always tell everyone, like, guys, like this. First off, this is not financial advice, but also don't sell the farm to buy NFTs. You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
only do it with side money, and expect to lose it, right? And if you gain, that's even better.
That's
Yeah.
true, but he is buying and he's in our ecosystem, and he it's like
Mhm.
it's like fish, right? Feed off
Thanks,
of other
MP.
fish,
Good to see you in
and
here.
he's a shark, and he's collecting, and he's buying our collectibles. So we got to give him props on that,
Yeah.
and once there's other sharks, they're going to be doing the same thing, and the cycle
Yeah.
continues, right?
And I was buying mine from the like number 4 guy or something like underneath Sanjay.
Oh,
So it was like he had like 100 of them or something like that, and he started liquidating them.
the one and only.
We got
Yep.
D. I think it's the first time that you popped in here, right? New
Yeah, welcome.
time. Thanks.
Glad you could check us out. Okay, so back to me selling, which I
Yes.
never sell ever. So this is, quite a moment. So I went for that stormtrooper or whatever they call him, bike in a crafting event. I'm the
Mhm.
worst with that. So I got a sub 100. That's all I want, because there was 444 editions. So I was like, okay, I hope I get a sub, because that's kind of my thing. That's why I
Yeah.
collect. So crafted, got number 83. I was like, okay, cool. At least I got a sub. It's not like a super good sub, but in my opinion, at the time,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. So I didn't think about it. Then I got hit up. Somebody wanted to buy it. Somebody said, "Are you selling?" And I looked on the floor. Lower mints were going for around 200, 250, and then
Yeah.
there was like a 60 something, 70 something for around 150. I was like, nah, I'm just going to keep it. Right. And
Yeah.
I let the person know, and he didn't say anything. So I was like, okay, cool. Then I got another person asking me. I was like, wow, that's kind of weird, but okay. Because I did post it on X. Right. So, because I was happy I got a sub.
Yeah. You're like the whole time. You're like, what is the deal here?
Yeah, I was
Like,
like, what's going on? So then I got another person asking me, and I was like, so then I went in and I was like, is this some weird min or something? So I thought it was Empire Strikes or Back, right? So I
yeah.
looked up when that year was, and it was like 80 something, right? I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's not mine. It
No,
was
that
like,
was the third one, right, or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
didn't know. So I thought this was Empire Strikes Back. So I
Yeah.
mislabeled it. And I was like, well, that has nothing to do with my mint. So I was like, well, I'm not really selling it, but unless it's a good offer, right? Seeing
Mhm.
what he's willing to spend.
Yeah.
He said 500. I was like, huh? And I was like, I didn't question him because I didn't want it, to lose him. If I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
this is something special for him, right? Because
Yeah.
we do have that on Vivi. And I was like, okay, I'll put it on the market, thinking half the
Amazing.
time maybe that guy's gonna, he's just trolling, right?
Yeah.
Because I put it out there. So I put it for 500, sold instantly. I was like,
Dude.
oh crap, was there a bounty or something? And then I looked for the bike and it said Return the Jedi. I was like, oh shoot, okay. And then I checked the mint and it's 1993. I was like, oh, that's it. That's why,
That's the
right?
one.
And but there was no bounty that I know of, unless there was some bounty that I wasn't privy to. So I think that's a fair number, and I don't collect special mints like that. So I was happy a good collector got it, and I was able to
Mhm.
make some money off of it
Yeah.
and get some
You
pieces
made it
that I'm
fun.
looking for. right?
It's so epic. Yeah. And did
Yeah.
you
So
actually did you minted that one like actually minted that?
yeah, minted it.
Okay,
Yep.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I missed
crazy.
the
So
part where I wasn't sure if you scooped it up in the aftermarket and didn't realize it or something.
no, for $10 plus my bike and the Trooper minted it. Yeah.
So what do you think? You
Oh gosh, I was looking
that
all
extra
day
money?
because instantly, I'm like, what can I buy? What can I buy? What can I buy?
Yeah.
So I don't have a Venom yet or Carnage. I was thinking about that because I really want those
Yeah.
pieces, and they're right in the good price range right now, in my opinion.
Okay. I
I
love
was,
Carnage, so I had to have him.
yeah, I was looking at the balloon girl with the red balloons. That's
Mm.
one of my favorite pieces,
Yeah.
and kind of like you have the flower bomber.
Hmm.
I was looking at that.
I got the patina balloon girl too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, big pieces from Banksy. So love that. Thinking possibly there, or there's a sub 100 Wolverine that I have my eye on, because
Yeah.
I think I love collecting key pieces in sub 100.
Right.
So there's a couple different directions I could go, and then one other thing. There's one piece that popped up on the market again that I really want, but I would have to put in another $600 to get it. Um, so I haven't decided yet. I'm just kind of waiting and seeing kind of where the wind blows me on that. So
Yeah.
I'll stay
Cool.
tuned. Stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned.
Yeah.
600 more. Is the last Banksy there yet? He did it in the UK recently. Yeah, didn't they wash? They tried scrubbing that off too and just made it like
Oh
more
God.
valuable.
Did they really?
They tried. Those
No,
idiots.
geez.
It was like at a bank or something. Like his
Yeah.
name is Banksy and it's on a bank and you're trying to scrub it. It's probably worth more than your building right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like what a dummy. And
Yeah.
then obviously because it's special and there's this event, I think it made it worth probably even more money.
Mhm. Right. Yeah,
Because you just have this faint outline of it now or something.
that Banksy piece with the red balloons, and then I think it's black
Mhm.
or another color. I love that one, and I
Yeah.
didn't get one of those, and they're all within a really good price. So yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I
We'll
think
see.
that's the one that was in Gaza too, wasn't it? The Gaza it was on
Yeah,
the Gaza border wall or something like that.
right. Going up like she
Mhm.
was almost trying to get over to the other side through
Yeah.
the balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That piece is amazing. Yeah. It's one
Yeah, I
of
love
his
it.
most valuable pieces too, I think, from my understanding.
Is it
One of
really?
them. I think
Yeah.
one of them.
I love the rat is super funny. There's a rat, the flower
Mhm.
bomber,
There's
iconic.
another one where it has a balloon girl and it's like floating away and it's just one, I think. That one's super valuable too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's something about the balloon girls for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Something just kind of, you just
Yeah.
appreciate it, I
Yeah,
guess.
full of
And
peace
I could
comment.
see that
Yeah.
in the VV verse, being out there and maybe in the garden or something, right? And you can
Oh
have
yeah.
it hovering and have shrubs and flowers and roses and stuff like that. So,
Absolutely. I was
yeah.
actually disappointed because they somebody sold off their patina bomber, another one, and
Mhm.
they were throwing it out there. It was I think on auction for like 1,300, and I was like, that's not a
Ooh.
bad price.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was just I already bought so much, and I was trying to like recoup some money, like just sitting for a little bit,
Mhm.
and I honestly would have liked to bought it, but I think someone probably scooped it up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see Wes is for sale too. I see you, Wes.
Should I make some
Number
profits?
42 too. That's not a bad one.
Is it really?
Yeah, just
What?
because I have other 42s, but
Mhm.
that one went down to like mint 11, I think.
Right, right, right. So it doesn't hold the weight as if it was, released at 41 and then there. But
Yeah,
but still great number, anything sub and anything kind of on the lower end, or at least perceived lower, holds value and moves when the market moves for that piece. So
yeah.
yeah.
Do you have those pieces as well? Um, I would love to someday sell those for like an actual physical print of Banksy. That would be incredible. That's my goal, I think. So
Hmm.
like if I could scoop a good price on my number 13 patina, which is a pretty awesome piece. But I have the number 69 patina balloon girl too. I minted that.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I'm like, that's incredible. It's got a little extra meme quality in that.
Yeah, for sure.
So you never know. We'll see what the market does someday, right?
Yeah, I was happy that a piece like that was people were interested in it. That shows that collectors are still here. They're making moves. Maybe not publicly, but they're buying stuff.
So you've been having Spectrum working on your property lately on Earth 2? You guys still doing that or no?
No, we're kind of. I mean, we hit the wall on that a little bit. Just I don't know. I don't have a lot of time, so it's really hard to find the time to go in and manually raid, because we've set up a lot of properties that do automatic raiding. But I was trying to get some more red energy, but I'm the lazy one. Get me to do anything after work is a tall task.
I know.
I get exhausted.
I had to work on Saturday. I about died. This stuff I had to do. I was like,
right?
It ruined my weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Spectrum's working on another project though with me, and excited to talk about that when the time's right. But yeah, cool. he was busy with that. So
and things we got to do for crypto, right? And NFTs and land. So more exciting E2 news.
E2 news.
More exciting E2 news. First off, so some of my shows got accepted. I got 87 yellow energy.
Nice. Sick. How many did you do? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I think like 2 or something. Okay. I didn't check to see which ones got it. Yeah. It might have only been one that was accepted. I don't even know. But I was like, finally, some yellow energy has hit the account. And then so Mauritius came up on the tier 2 level, I believe. And so I was able to scoop a 400 tile plot and a 750 tile plot. And I did that chasing that new badge that put me at 50K tiles.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty excited about that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Mauritius, where's that?
It is one of the most beautiful islands on the planet. And if you were to look up pictures of it, you'd be like, this is heaven, basically. This is where you go when you die, because it's so beautiful.
And you grabbed some tiles there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I own apparently not enough to get a badge. So, but I do own a bunch around the island, Badges. We don't need no stinking badges. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I own, I don't know, probably 3,000, maybe 2,000 tiles there. Not a lot.
Mm. So yellow energy isn't worth a value right now, but it is worth like discounts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's worth it to me, Kenobi. If you want to buy those, I will sell them to you for $100 a YE.
There is a value, apparently. There you go. It's $100.
Kenobi should be like, he should be posting. He makes tons of videos. I keep telling him, you gotta claim that. Yeah. Get it, boy.
That is one cute dog. Is that your dog, Kenobi?
Oh yeah.
That thing
nice.
is
You
adorable.
can buy one jewel bill. Yes. Oh, Paul says 20 cents of essence. One YE is worth 20 cents.
Huh.
Of course.
That
Paul's
must be
numbers.
The value when you get the discount. That's what it's worth, roughly.
Probably.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So I was sitting at like 48,000 tiles and some change for a while. And then when they started doing the badge thing, it made me think like, okay, Shane is making me FOMO into getting more tiles.
Yeah.
So I have to get that next level. So, I hit it. So I'm excited. Yeah.
I've been watching on stream on Grand Rod's and other people's streams, all the people meeting up and jumping off like big mountains and going down with their gliders. Was the inspiration of the thumbnail a little bit. And
man,
it
was awesome.
It is so cool. I can't wait. I really can't. And it looks like they're having fun. They're all in there talking to each other and messing around. And
that's exactly what we want. You
Yeah,
know,
it
it's like
reminds me of a lot like
finally.
Fortnite, right? Where you could play the game, but you can also, mess around and do what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
so
cool.
I like seeing that.
So the first, honestly, with everything that's been going on and like just work stuff I was dealing with, I hadn't got a chance to watch any of the glider videos. But then I
Mhm.
saw Kenobi today doing a stream, I think around like 1 my time, and he was gliding around. It looked awesome. And he
Yeah,
usually picks the spots that are like right on the cliff, so he like, he's gliding anyways.
right.
And it was just the visuals were amazing.
Oh,
So,
so cool. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, very excited about how that project's coming around and
Oh man, it's incredible. Oh, and
yeah.
all the skins that they just dropped. Did we talk about any of that?
No, what the gun skins
Yes.
or okay.
Did
No,
you
we
pick up
we
any?
did. I think I might have picked up 2 out of them all. Not
Okay.
because I didn't want them either, just because timing wise. You?
So let me go into my thing and hold on. Resort my skin. So I also hit 200,000 red energy. So I was excited about that.
Wow. Oh my
Finally
gosh.
starting to move up.
So you have no
Um,
rating,
that's
no
nothing
automatic
compared to
rating,
like,
right?
huh?
Do you have automatic ratings like site set up or no? Do you always
Oh yeah.
manual raid? You do.
No, I only automatic. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you manually rating?
No, I'm not. But that's why, like, the balance between, getting my people to do it and bring what they're bringing in, I'm always
Yeah.
really low, basically. But it sounds like you've optimized your
Well,
rating.
so I was stuck on that, and then I watched a couple of Paul's videos.
Hmm.
Paul, shout out. Um, he has some awesome videos on E2 Insight, and so I was able to glean a little bit of information on that. And then I also was able to use that other site. What was the one that we did on the show the other day? Earthy,
Earthy,
right?
yeah.
We used Earthy, and so I was able to tighten up a lot of my properties initially from that. And then what it did was it gave me the 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 testosterone, the testicular fortitude. That's what I was looking for. Testicular fortitude to move forward
Right.
and and start clicking through every property.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to do it, So I started. I'm like on letter C or something right now, and I'm
Gotcha.
going through each one and I'm correcting them because some along the way is lost. What happened was I didn't put enough rating spots on those,
Hmm.
um, because you do have to manually rate every one of the spots that you want. So back in the day, I didn't know that. So some spots I found like 10 spots available. Yeah, intestinal
In
node.
test, in
Right. And that's exactly how it's spelled. Um, so I found that like some of my properties only rating 3 spots. When like
Mhm.
Paul said, you should have like 10 spots because some of them along the way are going to stop rating those because you're going to have to unmark them.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
So it takes a long time to get through them. And that's why I just never really wanted to do it. But finally, I'm to the point where it seems like every week I'm gaining probably like 4,000 red energy, maybe
Damn. Nice.
somewhere around that. Yeah.
That's
I
that's
mean, it's nothing
amazing.
like Kenobi. He's got like 7 million or something, but
Yeah.
it's finally to a point where I'm actually gaining and I'm not
Mhm.
looking at a number that I'm stuck on.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so
There's levels in this game
oh,
for
there's
sure.
definitely levels. I'm sure Spectrum's got a ton too, or pretty much everybody in this chat but me. But
No, me.
they're like
I
Fleck
I lose.
15 million. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. I'm like, oh,
That's cute.
right, that's cute. Oh, good job.
No, it takes time. It takes energy. It takes, and testicular fortitude.
Just sentimental fortitude.
That's what Mick Foley used to say, Cactus Jack.
Yeah,
Testicular fortitude.
that's right. Testicular fortitude. So I wanted to share screen real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, you're full of surprises today, Bill.
I know.
Full of surprises.
Well, wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
So I've been picking up a few.
Nice.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I wanted a couple. I did not get the gold ones though.
Yeah, I missed the gold ones too.
I
I think I got
tried.
the dark blue ones are really good. I got 2 of those, I think, and one other piece.
I love those ethereal ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I got the long range one though. But you know what's cool about this is assuming that I'll be able to mix these with other characters.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
do have uh a lot of them mixed matched where like if I don't have, the ethereal cybercore guy, I do have other ethereal guys that I could put it with to have it match if I wanted to.
Oh, can you go to that character? I didn't even put 2 and 2 together that there's characters for those.
Yeah, so like even with this guy, like the Chiok, the general, like I have a
Mhm.
biohazard, right? But I also have a biohazard revolver, a couple of them.
Gotcha.
So I'm hoping that I can also strap it to him. If not, then I'll just use it for my cybercore guy because I think I have a few of them.
Yeah.
You can see I got a few generals. I didn't do too much with the girls, unfortunately. I should have bought more, but let's see if I can find it on page 3 real quick.
Yeah, if you link the same colors or whatever together and it gave you a boost of some sort, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, I do have the cybercore ethereal, but that's like one of my favorite ones, man. That thing's awesome.
And I hate that it shows you holding a gun, but it doesn't come with a gun. Ugh,
Yeah, I don't
hate
have the
that.
gun. Yeah. So we'll see what happens because a lot of these swords, some of the characters came with swords, some of them didn't.
Yeah.
Kind of
Well,
bothers me a little bit, but
it's frustrating too because there's not a lot, right? So to go
yeah,
in, if you miss it on the drop, I'd imagine when this marketplace opens, it's going to be, frothy. I
right.
think it's
Oh
going
yeah,
to be hard to
because
get your
everyone's gonna
hands
be
on
trying
those
to scoop what
features.
they don't have, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and what
Yeah.
they're gonna need. What do we got here? E2 Insight says what? Intestine 60 million already burned from 1 billion tokens. Putting the effort in now to maximize your rating results will really start to pay dividends when rating becomes more competitive or halving happens. So that's how I see it too, Paul.
Yeah.
Is I
Good
don't
point.
care what the prices of the civilians are. If I find a spot, I just place them. However, I did kind of stop buying the Egyptian ones for the most part, just because they are getting a bit spendy.
Mhm.
And I got a feeling that later on down the road, they're gonna make other civs that are probably even more rare available. So the Egyptians might lose some of the value in that. I'm not sure, but
Hmm.
and I have like 100 of them anyways. But I've just been kind of doing the rebels and the Space Force guys, which I have like 2,600 civs, something like that.
Yeah.
2,700.
Nice.
Yeah. And he also said, we may look back when fond memories to the times we used to make hundreds of essence a day rating. Yeah, I think so. Because as soon as I get like 220 a day, right around that. As soon as they do the halving, I'm getting 110.
Yeah. Jeez.
That sucks. Right?
Do we have a countdown on that at all? Is there, because I know it's coming.
It should be right after the gem. So that's another thing. So the jewels are what? We're a month away? What are we? September, October. So we're saying November, mid-November for the jewels. So we're like
Mhm.
a month-ish, 2 months away from the jewels completely running out. And they're still holding it like 5 cents.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what is wrong with people? I just keep buying them like,
Mhm.
just like
Yeah.
a page 2 here and there, just
Yeah.
to scoop it a little bit so I don't even notice it, kind of like pocket change.
Yeah, put the change in the jar,
Yeah,
right? Don't notice
right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Spectrum also said, remember we will get next gen civs too. Yeah. So these
Yeah.
guys will be rare, but there'll be other civs that'll probably have some some use cases too, I would imagine.
Kind of
right?
like how land is, with the tiers and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul, we've been burning a crazy amount of freaking essence lately. By that time, maybe 100 million, 1/10 of supply burn. It's huge, but no one's paying attention. Yeah, they're not.
Oh,
I'm paying attention.
yeah, me too. Me too.
And when honestly, I got to buy some more crypto somewhat soon before things start to pump, I think. And I got a feeling it's probably going to be essence. It's
Yeah, the
super low right now.
chart looks really good. We need liquidity. I think
We do.
right now, it seems like our charts. Every time I go to so-called expert or whatever on YouTube and throw it out there for them to check it out, they always say the same thing, that the liquidity is just not there right now with it in the project.
Yeah,
They
Randy
like
was saying
it.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, they like the chart and everything. It's just it's hard when you don't have liquidity. So,
And I'm okay with that. I don't need liquidity right now, as long as I can buy it when I need it. And then when the timing's right, hopefully we'll get more out there. And as the price increases, people are they're gonna put more out there. They're gonna be like, okay, I'm ready to sell. Like nobody really wants to sell at these prices hardly, unless they really have to.
Yeah, I could see it being rogue listed, a lot when we start getting videos and attention on the project itself. I could see us getting rogue listed a lot.
Yeah, and then once we start moving up to 5-10 cents, guys will be more willing to put more on the exchange to sell it, and we'll see more flow, because it should be at like around 10 cents anyways, at least according to Shane. And we're at like a fourth of that value. So 2.5 cents, it's crazy.
I know. Yeah.
Sounds like a buy.
Have you been watching Omi at all?
Yeah. Recently, like yesterday, did like a big move, like doubled, right?
I know it went up and then back down to around 40%, increase, and then it kind of tapered down and down, as the market turned a little bit. So yeah, but these big moves are happening. I'm so curious about that, and where those are coming from. Right? Yeah, where are those coming from? Are they people that know what's coming, that have been privy to the information? I think Randy talked about that a little bit. Like, is it possibly people that are partnered with VV in some sort of way, and they, know something's about to release, right? Because we still haven't heard the big news from for David Yu about VV and Omi. So I maybe
the big news. Been waiting
it's exciting. It's good to see the project move, and not just in a downward fashion. So
yeah. Wes says the max supply of essence at 1 billion is so low. Yeah, and especially since it's at a current burn rate of 10%.
Yeah,
that's crazy, right?
And we haven't even started the game yet.
Right?
Can you imagine once the game starts?
He says Omi is 300x the supply. Yeah. You keep freezing up a little bit. What'd you say?
Oh, I was just. Can you imagine when this game starts to be played for real, and it's used and transacted just like in-game currency and the ecosystem, and it's
going to be incredible.
I
do not have enough. I do
Definitely
not have enough.
Not.
Yeah. Omi, I wish I had more Omi though.
Yeah.
There's just other deals to be had for me.
Yeah, right. And I kind of hope that other projects I have will move before, so then I can transition and and make some little moves like that. Because every project I'm in, I feel very confident that it will do well in the bull run. I'm not worried. Omi did work. I'm not gonna lie. Omi did worry me just because the way they were speaking felt like they had their eyes on the future more than the current state. And it feels like things have changed, which I'm happy about with that. So I'm no longer concerned that we're going to miss anything,
right?
Yeah.
What do you think about the new Darth Vader coming out?
Oh, so freaking awesome. That
Everyone
was
see
one
the
of the things.
picture in our screen of the samurai
Yeah.
style?
So cool. So
Are you gonna go
beautiful.
for it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. $50. I don't care. I'm going for one.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, with a Darth Vader name tag on there, it's kind of nice, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I know Randy and some other people were concerned about the price, between 30 and 50. It is a different amount, but it's not enough to deter me from getting it.
Dude, can you imagine if you land that secret rare?
Oh, yeah.
I think it'll probably go for a couple thousand. They were saying one, but
Mhm.
I mean, isn't there only like 50 of them or something like that? 66 of
Y-
them?
Yeah, it's really low. It's not a FA, obviously, but I think it still holds weight. It's a very, very cool piece, and with the supply so limited, it could definitely do some good numbers. Yeah, that was one of the things I was thinking about. Like, okay, do I keep this money on the side for that drop in case I don't get the secret rare? Go in there and try to snipe real quick and get that piece for less.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
What's
have
up
enough
the
though.
three?
It's like 500. I have 500, so who knows?
What's up, the biggest bro? He
Oh shit!
says, "What's up, fellas? Secret rare Vader looks amazing." Yeah, I think I am going to go for it. I think you guys are talking me into it. First secret rare Vader out there. That's a great point.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, 'cause
That's true.
yeah, the other one was an ultra rare. I'm definitely going for it. You've convinced
Mhm.
me.
Yeah, and $30, $50, it's not enough. Like I said, to get me not to try. So, and I'm not
Only
going to be
44
worried if
chance you get the secret rare.
the common too. I think there's only like 1,500 pieces or something, and that's a lot right now, a little bit, but it's also not that much to where the price isn't going to be affected dramatically when people come in. They're going to be
Yeah, and
looking
what
at
I
that
would do
piece.
too, what I usually do is like if I go for something like that and I do get the common, which
Mhm.
Wes says I have a 1 in 44 chance. No, it's probably like more like 1 in 1,000 chance for me, Wes,
Just
because
for
I'm
you.
like I'm common gang. So uh so I'll land that, right? And it'll
Mm,
be $50. But then if it hits the market for 10, I'm buying two more because I'm gonna drop my dollar cost average down.
right.
So, that way
Nice.
it's only $20 to $30 a guy instead
Yeah.
of freaking 50.
Yeah. And that
Um,
piece will move. That piece will
yeah.
100% move. That will be very liquid when the people are here. More people are here.
Yeah, and it's a Fortnite piece. Even though they're not saying it,
Right.
it's on Fortnite,
And there's
which
a
is
stormtrooper too that's on Fortnite that's in the same style.
super weird how we keep getting all this Fortnite stuff. It's crazy.
It's random, dude. Don't look
It's
into it too
almost
much.
it's almost like there's something there that I can't touch, and
Why
it's there.
why do things feel a little weird and
Right.
things don't add up?
Yeah.
Who
My
knows?
conspiracy mind is going towards the Fortnite partnership
Follow
that
the force.
I yeah, I hope that's the case. We'll see.
Uh, yeah.
But I don't understand it though if that is the case because like we seem to be getting pieces that Fortnite already has. So I don't know.
Mhm.
Would that be like them saying if they were going to have a partnership, oh, you have to have this piece on BB if you want to get the skin again? Maybe I don't know.
Oh,
Time
or
will tell.
have it in your showroom or your
Yeah,
house or your land or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. So, anybody else going for it? I bet the biggest bro is Wes. You going for the Darth Vader? I don't even think I own one. I might own a common or two. Let me check. I don't own an ultra rare Darth Vader. Is
You don't
that
have the Darth
sacrilegious?
Vader?
Is that
What?
sacrilegious of me?
Well, what?
Yeah, I
Where's that
know.
guy doing math in the meme? He's like,
So I went for the drop originally,
uh-huh.
and guess which one I got?
What,
I
what,
got the
what?
common.
Okay.
My kid hit the ultra rare
Nice.
on the drop. He was so excited.
Mhm.
And, he was like, what should I do? What should I do? And I'm like, well, honestly, I know it's at a lot of money right now. I'm like, but long term, that's probably gonna be worth a lot more. I said, you're young. Who cares if you hold on to it for some years, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
right. He's got time.
He could have sold it for $3K at the time,
Mhm.
which sounds like a lot because it's sitting at like $200. But everything was so inflated at $3K, he would have just bought something else that was already inflated and then watched it come down too.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. I think he was better off just keeping the one he minted.
Right.
Okay. All right. Edrodero says I'll go for one.
So you didn't pick one up? Are you going to? I mean, because the prices are pretty good now. They're juicy.
I'm living the broke life, so no, I'm kidding. I don't know. So I want one, but every time I stare at the price, I'm just like, I don't know.
What's it at? Like 2 something right now?
Let me go
Or
to
is
my
it even
collection. I
less?
just want to see in my collection if I actually even hold the common. I think I do. No, I own the TIE Fighter.
That's far from Vader.
I know. No,
Very
well,
far
the
away
Darth
from
Vader's
Vader.
TIE Fighter.
Right.
So, but I only own it because I picked it up for like nothing. Yeah, I never picked one up. What's
So
it
the
sitting
market
at?
is 194 right now.
Okay. What about the common?
I'm gonna guess 20s. Let's see. 13.
Okay. So what's the better deal? The common or the ultra rare?
Well, depends what you want to do with it. Do you want to have a dope collectible, or do you want to have something you can flip?
I just want to be able to sell a ton of them.
Well, common. Yeah, common. I also think that the Spider-Man's common is a good one to snag and flip later on, because they're gonna get to a point where they have to release the numbers on that particular piece and what
Yeah.
happened with it,
Yeah.
and what's locked up forever, and people are going to demand that. They're not really now because there's not a lot, but when more people come, I feel like they're gonna be like, well, what's up with this piece?
The
Right?
original common becomes more rare than the secret rare.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what these numbers are? The bot accounts and the flippers and all of that. And I know that was a hard hit piece, and I know there's some controversy around that piece and what happened to some numbers in there. And I think it'll get sorted out eventually. But that might benefit the common big time.
Yeah. Too many FA Spider-Man's brother. Yeah, but we're saying, is there too many locked up?
Yeah. What are the real numbers look like with that piece?
We just don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're still holding on to that SR Spidey, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's in the middle of a trade that we can't touch it really. So yeah. Well, because I got the number 70 I bought, and a collector of the number 70s where he has grail pieces. I think he has the Partners number 70. He has Superman maybe number 70. He has like a lot of grails of number 70. So he reached out, and I wasn't willing to sell it to him because I wanted to hold on to it. Not that I cared about the mint number, just that it was a sub 100. And he said, well, what if I get you a lower mint number? I said, sure, that works for me. So he went and got the number 64 and purchased it, and he's holding on to that. I'm holding on 70. And as soon as we can, make that trade, like Vivi talks about doing trades, that deal will be done. And I don't know if I'll sell that piece or not when that happens.
I would have put in a message to David for you, but he doesn't follow me anymore.
Dang it. I know. I should have said, please talk to your buddy.
I was one of his, only people he followed. But we since parted ways.
Well, I mean, you guys had your moment. Sometimes people are in your lives for a moment, and you just enjoy them and you cherish them. And that
it was like 3 weeks, and I was loving it. I think Wes ruined it for me. He put too much karma out there. He was like,
let people know.
why is David following Bill? And David was like, what? I'm following Bill?
Breaking
Click.
news.
I'm like, no.
Damn fat fingers.
Right. No.
Uh,
I need a collector who cares. You got the number 44?
oh,
Dang.
of SR
Flexing.
Spidey.
I think that's what
Nice.
he's saying.
Wow,
Flexing.
that's a great piece. See, that's why I want to pick up that comic that I was telling you guys about, where it's a special mint and nobody has these things, right? Only a handful of collectors actually have these type of mints, and it's such a key comic and key mint.
Yeah.
It's $600, but that's $500 less than I was going to spend anyway. So I don't know. Decisions.
Wait, did you just give us a hint of what you're talking about buying?
I mean, anybody could go look, right? I mean, if somebody grabs it, good for them. It's
I'm grabbing it right now. I'm grabbing it right now.
It's an amazing piece, but I would love to own it. That's all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What did everyone else buy this week? What's everyone thinking about buying? Or is everyone buying the crypto? Or are they buying the NFTs?
It's a weird time. It's a weird time right now. Like, it feels like everybody's like, okay, packed up my bags, packed up some more bags, and packed up a little bit more bags, and I'm ready to go. But we haven't gone yet, right? We're going down. We're going down the tarmac. We're going a little faster, but we haven't taken off yet. That's what it feels like.
Right. So, I think it's time to do a giveaway.
Ooh.
Who's ready?
This is not sponsored by Earth2.
Earth2 is our sponsor. Do the little bounce. I'm kidding. Okay, how are we going to do this? I know there's a lot of guys that want this E2 sticker.
Jeez. It's priceless.
I wish Spectrum would have signed it. Come on, Spectrum. Get it together. People want your signature. Hitman 23, the bike trooper today. Dang.
Nice.
Going to see if I can let it go for a couple shots at Vader. Hey, that's a nice number there. Nobody wants that crap. What,
freedom
the signature or the
freedom of speech? I love it.
This is where the money's at. LOL.
Sorry, Spectrum.
Dang.
Spectrum getting cut down.
Wes put him on blast. Okay, let's think of something. What are we gonna do?
This is always so depressing because nobody answers for the longest time on our giveaways.
That's okay.
Well, who's interested? Are people interested in this giveaway?
Who wants the sticker?
Yeah, let's see how many people we actually have. Bill will mail this to you free of charge.
I wish the sticky side was on the print. What? It is black, by the way. It's not clear.
You could do it in your car window. That's what he's talking about.
Oh.
Okay, I'll take it.
Toby, wishes aren't going to get you anywhere. This is legit memorabilia. Probably made by Spectrum. I'm not sure.
Oh, wait. There's gold ones.
How did you get a gold one? Are you making these?
Think he might be bootlegging them.
You bootlegging? He's like, I don't know where they came from. They show up. I'm looking into it.
We have two people that are.
Yeah, Paul's into it too. Yeah. Dang, that would have been cool.
Yeah, super rare, limited edition.
All right, so it's between Adrodero and Paul.
Why don't we give both of them one? I'll go to my mailbox and see if I got one, and then I'll mail one out.
Okay.
That sound good?
Bam. Okay. Done.
We're gonna send 5
it's
to
a pass for you until this hits $1 a coin. Then he's gonna be like, man, I wish I would have got that sticker.
I'm telling you. So yeah, there you go. So just give Bill your address and we'll mail those out.
Yeah, so Paul hit me up in Discord. Adrodero, you hit up Zombie.
Yeah.
How are we going to do it?
In X.
Me and Paul got a chat going already. You got it. You got it, guys. We only doing this show for you guys, so we like to reward everybody.
Yeah, and it's fun. I mean, nobody thinks they're, super valuable. It's just, cool to have. I'll put one on my computer. I put all my little things I like.
Yeah, Paul won the free artwork. He said, "You already got mine." Yeah, I got your info. I know. We're gonna get him on the show too. I keep saying that, but I just gotta plan it. I've been dragging my feet. Sorry, guys. Kid of odd.
Yeah, I mean, it is. He's got things that he's into, and he's, he talks about, and he's in Decad, right? He owns the IP, so obviously that's going to be a big project for him. Not saying that he purposely doesn't talk about Essence, because he does. I just think he doesn't have the time to devote to knowing about the project as much as like we do. That's all.
And also he bought a ton of land near Omi Island the other day. So,
yeah.
Randy's out there. He has land. He has Essence coming in. So that's the other thing that kind of holds some of us up. You gotta remember, Randy was in early, so he gets Essence all the time. And
hopefully he's pushing that damn button.
As long as he's pushing the button, yeah. And if not, at some point he will push the button when it's more valuable, right?
And kick himself that he didn't buy more.
Right, and he'll kick himself, but he still has that income stream coming in because it's already there. Whereas a lot of people, they just don't have the setups that a lot of people have.
No, I mean, coming in this project now and buying land and pushing that button, it's not going to be the same as people that did it 4 years ago.
Not at all. It's going to be like, wait, you were able to do what? And someday they're going to be like, I can't even believe that.
And that number will reflect that eventually, I feel, anyway. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did I tell you I did a thing with ChatGPT? It's a little complicated, so you might have to bear with me when I try to explain it, right? But what basically I did was I calculated the value in the last bull run with Bitcoin, right, at its all-time high. And then I said, okay, what were the top 40 projects within the top 40 that were metaverse based, right? And it came up with Sandbox, Mana, those type of things, right? And I said, okay, what was the price of those, right? So it was in the top 40 and the market cap and everything. I said, okay, now calculate where Bitcoin was in the high and where those projects were relative to that high, right? And now equate that to this bull run. If Bitcoin doesn't move anymore and its all-time high is, let's say, 123,000, right, or whatever it was, right? What that difference would be, and what would Essence market cap be at that rate if it was, in that same distance away from, and calculating it out, Essence would be around $500. Just saying. Saying, and that's all the mathing from that last cycle to this cycle, doing roughly the same numbers where Essence or Earth2 is in the top 40.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and that's what Arya was saying. Mm-hmm. He was saying, like, that's where he was getting his numbers. This is where it should be. And I think he was being modest at $80. He was giving those same examples, kind of. Mm-hmm. Obviously he had a different way of putting it together, but it's got some value to it, I think.
So if you compare Earth2 and what it's doing and what the quality it's putting out, once
he said he likes it.
Oh, I love that. That's a great shirt. If you compare this project Earth2 with what's out there now, I think it blows a lot of them away. And I don't see why it wouldn't be up in the mix in the top 40 with metaverse projects. So
yeah, I would agree. Let's see it happen.
Not financial advice, but there's no way you're telling me Sandbox should have got to that number with its product, right?
Right. Right.
So anyway, just something to think about.
That was perfect product placement for you. This show is brought to you by nobody.
That's how we like it.
All right, so we're not bought and paid for by anybody yet. Oh.
No, not even monetized.
We can't even get enough subscribers yet. By the way, like, subscribe, please.
Yes, please. It helps the channel grow. It helps people.
Yeah. Even if you're listening on X, please subscribe to the YouTube so we can at least get some more market share, right?
Yeah, definitely. Sandbox pivoting now. Is that a good thing for E2? Do you know about this?
Tell me about it.
I don't know at all.
Yeah,
pivoting.
We haven't been paying too much attention this week.
What's it pivoting to, or what direction is it going?
Yeah, tell us.
I never see Sandbox in the news ever. I never hear anybody talk about it, and it doesn't like lose as much as you would think it would for not being really relevant in the space.
Right? Who's buying and selling that crap?
No clue. Like, who's coming in and looking for new projects to get into and buying Sandbox?
Right. I don't get it. I do not get it.
No.
He says the Sandbox, which recently pivoted from a Metaverse-focused model to a meme coin launchpad after significant layoffs in August. Yeah, I bet they did have significant layoffs.
I wonder what that does to its landholders. Screws them.
Yeah. Pivoted from Metaverse focus to a meme coin? What are they thinking? They're probably just trying to ride the wave of meme coins.
It's a state.
But their coin was already sought after. Like in a bull run, everybody still runs the Sandbox for that coin.
Right.
For some reason, just because it's the name they know,
Because of what it did last cycle.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Is that good for E2? I think it will be great for E2.
Personally. Yeah, I mean, it gets somebody out of the space, that would have taken market share away from Earth2 because, that somebody that's investing in Sandbox would be looking to be in a metaverse. So, yeah, I think it will help.
They could have done a nice voxel metaverse instead. So crazy. Yeah, why run? So a lot of companies think that they need to run the meme route first and then give their coin utility, but their coin just needed utility, right?
Right.
Give the utility like Shane's given the Earth2 coin, right? And Omi is starting to do to their coin. Give it those utilities, and people will want that coin.
Yeah, because they're going to see a purpose there. Because somebody that's a degen that just wants to pump and dump and flip and do all that shit, that's cool. But when people come into the space that are familiar with stocks and things like that, they're like, well, what makes it valuable, right? What does it do? What's the company do? That's kind of traditional, like traditional finance. People are looking for reasons and statistics and numbers and utility, and I think Shane positioned himself really well with this coin. And once the game's out and people are playing it and people start streaming it on Twitch, like I've said before, I think it's going to take off. And then once number goes up, it's going to keep going up because now people are going to say, what is this? Right. Then they're going to learn about the project through people like us and other creators, and it will go. It'll take off.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. And so I burnt some essence this week too. When I bought that 750, I was like, I got to try to get this at a good discount because it was one of those where if you have so many tiles, you get a good discount for the spin. If you gamble with the essence. Yeah. So the first one I landed was 34% off. And I'm like, that's incredible. I want 40 though. I want 40. That was the number in my head. Yeah, and I'm like 39 maybe, but I really want 40.
Uh-huh.
So I hit that freaking button, and the next one was 26%.
Yeah.
Then like 28, then like 20, and then again at 30 and 34. I think I settled at 34% after I
Wow.
pushed that burn button like 10 times. And
Right.
each burn was 37 essence.
Wow.
Like it
So
was bam, bam, bam.
are you familiar with loot boxes at all?
What are they called?
Loot boxes?
Okay.
They're
Is that the
in
one where you got to
they're in
burn?
other games where you pay a certain amount and you gamble basically in these shooting games, and
Okay.
you get like special guns or special skins or
Yeah.
special things in game. Like
Okay.
once that's available in Earth 2, that's
Yeah.
going to be big too, and it burns essence as well. That
Dude.
yeah, people love that stuff.
I,
Right?
I clicked the button and I was just like, no, I have to have this percentage. And then I
Mhm,
settled at a less percentage than when I originally had, I
mhm.
think, or maybe a couple percent up. Yeah. 450K to live next to Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I bet he does feel rugged.
Oh gosh. But if you got that kind of money to spend, hopefully
Mm,
that doesn't hurt you, right?
right?
Like
Yeah.
that's a huge number to spend. So hopefully it was just I don't know, disposable income for him or her.
Right. So I'm still waiting for Tammy. She's supposed to contact me tomorrow to give her that property. But meanwhile, it's been burning essence into my account. I think it started off with like 17 essence or 18. It's down to like 15 or 14 right now. I'm like,
Oh,
dang, that's sucking out quick. Like, what is going on here? So
how
she's got to grab it from me.
that's interesting. So I
Mhm.
wonder what the rate is on that, like how much it actually gives per day.
I don't know Spectrum because I think she's traveling. She travels a lot because I think she's in the casino industry, and so I think she's going to be home tomorrow, and we'll get an update out for you because we want to do
Yeah,
an update show too.
yeah, I'll definitely look out for that next show. That'll be cool, and
Yeah,
get her, even more squared away with her project, with her properties and rating. And she really dug the rating. I like that. It's good to see somebody
yeah,
that's fresh and what they're going to gravitate towards with
yeah.
Earth 2. So it was good to see that she really liked the rating part of
So
that.
yeah, and
You
you
know,
guys don't know this, but she called me afterwards, and we were rating on the phone um, for like another half an hour because she was so like excited about the spots, like
yeah,
grabbing essence
and she got
and
it.
or ether, and so it was cool to see a new beginner just get excited about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is kind of cool. We got to get Wes on too if he's still listening. We'll have to get Wes and get him going on the properties. He's gonna be like, this is incredible.
Right. I'm taking people's money.
Yes, I know. Yeah, it's crazy. So, all right. Well, you want to end the show? You got anything else
Yeah.
you want to add?
No, I think we had a lot, and we'll get out another show kind of sooner rather than later. I think
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
maybe next week sometime. So
yeah. This was us putting out some feel goods.
yeah, I think we needed it.
Yeah, brighten up the mood, and we'll get those stickers out. Um, contact Zombie, and I'll get Paul's out.
Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody for joining. Appreciate it.
See you guys. Bye.